All right. It is time now to take a look at some of the week's stories that impact branding and brands. As you can see, branding expert and host of the Chatter That Matters podcast, Tony Chapman, joining us once again in the studio for more on this. It's been a while, Tony. Good to see you again.
It's been a while, and I'm married to a South African, so Sunday I might be single.
Oh. Yeah. You have to watch it in another room or something. Yeah, that could be dicey. Yeah. But it's interesting, Tony, you know, you're a brand guy, and of course, brands pay a ton of money to be associated, to get really exclusive rights to FIFA. I mean, we've seen Toronto Stadium, which we all know is BMO Field, but that's all covered up. And they've done efforts like that at stadiums across North America that are the host stadiums here. What about this? Like, what about these efforts here and how those brands that are being covered up are kind of uncovering and pulling back?
This is such a great lesson for anybody. There's a silver lining in every cloud. You imagine how angry you would be if you spent tens of millions of dollars a year
like
branding
Levi's.
a stadium like Levi's and have to cover it up. So what they did, though, instead of going whining, playing the victim, again, a lesson in life for all, how can we turn this to our advantage? So they took their silhouette, everybody knows is the little, they call it the bat wing, the Levi, and used that to cover up the name Levi. And everybody goes, I know that's Levi. Next thing you know, tens of millions of people around the world, I'd argue hundreds of millions, now know that Levi sponsors a stadium. So they turned this negative FIFA to an advantage. And I'll tell you, there's one that I'd be so angry. MetLife has the final game, MetLife Stadium, the final game, billions of people. You have to cover it up. I'd be launching a campaign tomorrow called Get a Life FIFA, we're MetLife, and turn it again into an advantage versus what I think most brands are doing is saying, poor us. Well, not poor us, take advantage of it and pour it on.
I saw also at some of the stadiums they taped over the Heinz logos on the ketchup bottles and things like that because Heinz wasn't a sponsor. I mean, it's that granular level.
And Heinz comes in and launches a special bottle taped over because you know it's Heinz. They're saying we're so iconic. Again, this is the creativity that you can always apply to any problem and find a way to solution. So I think this is a great story, not just in terms of marketing, but for anybody out there that feels they're on their back feet. You know what? If you take a step forward, everybody else is still on their back feet.
It's like marketing Tai Chi.
Tai Chi, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't look at it as a loss.
We got to turn this into an hour show. Let's look at it.
All right, and turning to this retail stuff, of course, the big Amazon Prime Days are going on right now. I had a look myself, but other companies are working hard to compete against these big bargain days. For instance, I noticed that Zara kind of simultaneously launched a 40% sale to coincide with these Prime Days. And I got to tell you, I'm spending more time on the Zara app than my Amazon app right now.
I can back that up.
We won't get into your socks.
Okay.
But the reality is, you know, the one thing Prime has is it's a great matchmaker. They know your data. They know who you are. They can absolutely, you go on Prime, it's a completely different sale. Because they know what you've even just hesitated on. So what are stores doing now? Well, if all this attention's the middle of the summer when it's a dog day afternoon for retail, Prime suddenly shows up. Oh my, start shopping again. The Zaras of the world pick it up. The difference is a Zara, if they're smart, they're talking about the person. They know who you are. They know your TV personality. Hey, Zara, I got something fantastic for you to look at. And that's where local retail can win. They can win through their heart. Amazon doesn't have a heart. They have a machine, which is called algorithms. And they nudge you to buy stuff more often than not you don't need. And a quick thing that people don't realize, they're testing sending you stuff to your home you haven't even ordered with a 90% success rate. When you order, because geez, how did they know I needed toilet paper? How do they know I was out of shampoo? That's how good Amazon's getting at fly fishing into how you think, feel, and buy.
Wow.
It's a little creepy in a way,
is very creepy.
How inside my mind,
talk to young people, they go, I want that though. I only want ads
so
about
they
me.
do, because I find that when I think of something, even if I haven't said it out loud, because we know our phones are listening, but when I've just thought of something and it appears on an app on my device, I kind of go, how did it know that?
Did you go on Instagram and accidentally stop on an ad for a second? I stopped at this hippie T-shirt because I thought it was so bad. Now every time I go on Instagram, I'm looking at hippie T-shirts. I don't want a hippie T-shirt.
Right? Yeah, it's
go
just
away.
The stop.
Although the peace sign one was kind of funky, but no. It's the world we're in. It's called a recommendation engine. That's the beginning of AI where they understand what you're looking for, and then like-minded people. Oh, everybody's Clayton Thomas, we know, died today. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh, you also like this kind of music. You like Chicago. And next thing you know, they've absolutely brought you down a music genre you might not even have wanted, but you discover. And so there's an advantage to it, but the disadvantage is very often they're getting you to part with important cash in your wallet by nudging you to things you probably didn't need, but they're so seductive when you see them on that Prime sale.
Yeah, we are definitely the retail prey these days.
Yes, retail prey, I like that.
Being attacked from all angles. Okay, thank you so much,
Always
Tony.
a pleasure.
Thanks,
Great
Tony.
to see you again. Thank you.